party people! Hello, it's Randy for Thunderhorse Descendant. I'm here today with the planning video for Bargain Bead Box Violet Glade. So we have just unboxed this. I still have it down on the mat and we're going to make our plans. So I don't know what we're going to come up with, but we're going to come up with something anyways. So if you are new here, welcome in. Please make sure that you subscribe, hit the like button, do all the things, find me on the internet again, all that. So this is going to be a mini series and there will be, I don't know how many ever projects we make. That's how many part of this series there's going to be. So there's the unboxing video, the plan video, and then how many ever projects we make. And so that's part of the February mini series at Thunderhorse Descendant. So if you're new here, welcome in. I invite all of you to come over to our Facebook group and to show us what you're making with your Bargain Bead Box. That would be lovely. Yeah, so without further ado, let's get on down to the mat. Get this party started. Hey guys, here we are. This is like my whole desk, but I gotta make some room for my book here so we can make our plans. So let me just get some arrangements figured out here and we will get to rocking and rolling on this. So I got my book and I'm gonna zoom this in to the beads for right now. There we go. What was that? A witch laugh? It's not witch time. It's Valentine's Day time. Jeepers. All right. So, trying to get situated. So here we are. Whew. Here we are with Violet Glade from Bargain Bead Box. I'm going to move this on my way. I'm going to write on here our projects. These are, oh, I broke my lid already. Bargain Bead Box February 2023. Alright, we're ready to rock. So, here we go. There are a couple of projects that I'm pretty sure I want to make. When I was pulling things out as I was doing the unboxing, I was like, oh, this would be cool for this. This would be cool for earrings. There are a few earring projects that I know I want to make. And then there is kind of like a bigger necklace project that I know I want to make. Other than that, those are kind of just like my first impression ideas I got from the unboxing. So, without further ado, we will jump right into those. And I think I want to do the necklace one. Is it the, do I want to do the necklace one first? You know what? No, let's start with the earrings. I think that'd be easier. So, for the earrings, I know I want to use, there's a couple of pair I want to make. And I'm just going to pull out the things that I think I know I want to use, which are these guys. And then we'll talk about these guys. Okay. Just give me a hot second here. So all of these, well, I want to use these green ones. And possibly these ones. Okay. So these ones can just go over here for a moment. Same with those. Same with this. What, this is from not even this box. Oh, that's for my necklace. These are possibly for earrings. This is for my necklace. This is possibly for earrings. Okay, so let's just start with these things because I have a few earrings that I know I want to make. So the first one that I know I want to make is utilizing this curb chain that I said, oh, what am I going to do with this? Well, I know what I'm going to do with it. What I want to do with this is I want to take all these little Dragonfly guys. How many do I got? 8 of them? 2, 4, 6. We got 6 of them. Okay, I got 6 of them. 6 of these little guys right here. And I don't know how gravity is going to work on my side, but let me just take a look-see here. Oh, maybe it'll be fine. Okay, so upside down is good. What about this? Perfect. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm running the chain through here to see if it's going to fit in there, which it is, so that's good. And then it's also going to fit in the bottom, so that's good. So basically, I'm going to make 3 pairs of earrings with these, not these guys. And I'm going to utilize this chain to run through the same way. And then I want to use... I actually kind of want to use a bigger bead at the bottom, to be quite honest with you. Let's see. I don't know if I want to use this. Well, okay. So for one of these, we could use these big drops. That would look cute. Move these up here. Put the drops. That'll be cute. Then we have these. And for those... let's do little, let's do little ones. Let's do a few of these sparkly drops. Oh, I need a cutter. Just had it in my hand. Here it is. Okay, so I just need 2 beads, so here and here, and then on these other ones, just for fun, we could either try the green beads, but those will be kind of the same. Let's try some of these purple guys, just for fun. Okay, so boom, boom. Those are, I gotta put these in a dish, otherwise I will forget and they'll go spilling everywhere. Okay, so right here we have 3 pairs of earrings, and like I said, I want to sketch them out. Now I'm thinking we can make all 3 pair of these on one video. It's not going to take much to do all that. So what I'm going to do with these is I'm just going to make a little pair here, and this kind of has a loop on the side with this dragonfly in the middle kind of deal, like so, and his little tail kind of comes around like this. And do the same here. Whatever. So these are my impression of this little link. And then there's like a hole and a hole here. Right? And so what I want to do is, for these first ones, I'm going to use this curb chain, and I'm going to run that curb chain through this loop, and I'm going to double it up so it goes all the way through there, and then it comes up, and I'll link it together with a larger jump ring. Same over here. Link it with a larger jump ring, and then we will put our earring wires here, whichever kind we decide to use. They did not provide any earring wires in this box. Honestly, I was a little surprised. But whatever. So then we will run the same chain doubled up again, like so. And you can make them as long as you want. And then onto this chain we will hook our larger drop, our faceted drop here, like so. is, like that. Okay, same with this one. So we'll do the same thing over here. And these are probably not going to look symmetrical at all, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. I should premise that this is also a working studio. People are here doing work and things, so if you hear noises, do not be alarmed. It's just work happening. Okay, so this will be our first pair. That's this guy. I am just going to bag these up together so I don't forget, and we have absolutely enough bags for all of this. So there's those guys. I'll just put the whole bit of chain. I mean, we're not going to use all this chain on these 3 little pair of earrings. So let me just take a smidge. That's probably even too much. A little smidgy here. I would say it's about 10 inches, but that's probably too much. Okay, so we got those. Then we're going to do the same exact pattern, but the only thing we're going to switch out here is for this bead. Now, you could put whatever you want there. If you wanted to put a charm or something different, whatever you want to put there is fine. So I'm just going to draw those down here as well. I'm going to do it pretty quickly, and I'm only going to draw one of each. So we'll have one there, one here, and then we'll have a dragonfly like so. And this is missing a part, and this is missing a part, and then there's this little loop right here. Easy peasy. And then we do the little chain drop. And the little chain up here. And connect with a jump ring and make a loopy-loo. Okay, and then right here, we're just going to do this bead. So just like this little, what is it, kind of like it's like a little tiny rice bead kind of situation, whatever. Like that. And then same thing over here. We do this little dragonfly. Like so. Pew. Okay. And over here. And you could change it up by making this longer or shorter, whatever you want. This will be our bead here, which is also faceted. Oh. So those will be our different options of earrings. And I might do a little wire wrapping or something on that one. I don't know. I'm not really made a decision about it quite yet. But these are 3 pairs of earrings that we will make with these guys in the first project. So these are going to be considered one project. And I might do something fancy to the bead on the bottom, or maybe I won't. I don't know. We'll figure that out when we get there. And so that will be our project number 1. This is project 1. And we have 3 pairs of earrings. Ooh, I ran out of paper. 3 pairs of earrings that are kind of the same, right? And we don't need anything else. That covers all of that. So that's project 1. Alrighty, back to this. Now, project 2. Okay, this one I kind of have an idea for a separate. These guys here. Now, when I first pulled these out, I was like, oh yeah, these have to go together and they have to be earrings. So, these technically, I'm just looking at the holes inside of these. 1, 2, 3. I mean, technically we could get about 2, 3, 4, 5. We could get about 5 strands on here if we used something like wildfire. We could make that work out, but I think that I will use these over here with these guys. Let me just check the chain situation. For somebody who didn't want this chain, I'm sure using it a lot. Let me tell you. I'll tell you what. 1, 2. I mean, there had to be little teeny tiny guys. Little teeny tiny jump rings. Do we have that? Hold on, we gotta do some work for science here. We be working for science. We gotta see if these are gonna fit in there. I don't know that I have any super tiny thin jump rings that I really trust to help me here with this situation. I mean, maybe. Is this welded chain? What is happening right now? It is. That's welded chain. That's some good chain. I'll tell you what. Okay. Let's regroup. Let's regroup on that. Let me see what I got. Those are too thick. Those are too thick. Okay. Well, in such cases, those will probably have to go over here, and I will probably have to use them for this project, which is not really what I had in mind. But okay, whatever. So here we go. I'll show you. These are just going to be simple, earrings. We're going to take this, easy peasy. We're just going to give this a little tracey trace real quick. It's so little. Okay, that's pretty good out of 10. Okay, so now in here, I'm going to have to sharpen my pencil for this endeavor. Jeez. So little. Okay, here we have, what do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't necessarily want to go up on the wings. That's just, I don't really care for that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably have to use wildfire for this. And I'm going to put just dangly bits. You know how I love that. This thing's so small I can barely even hold it in place. There you go. Okay, so we're going to end up with 4 strands on each side. So I want to use these. I want to do 2. I'm losing beads already. I don't know if these are going to be, are they going to fit 2 in there? Honestly. So technically I'm going to have to put this in half and then half again for each side. Half. It's like the strongest seal-on cord ever in history, or what's going on? Okay. And then in half again. Where it works out to be about 17 beads. Okay. So about 17 fluorite beads per strand. So I should have 2 strands for this side. Right? Yeah, so this half will be for here and this half will be for there. Okay, so 17 that way. I know you guys are like, what is happening? I'm doing bead math in my head badly at that. So we will have 2 strands of fluorite here. So I'm going to put the fluorite, since it's bigger, away. So I'm going to start on the very end, or the last one that we plan to do. This one. So fluorite over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, about 17, 18 beads on each side. Dangling down, fluorite. Then I gotta skip one and then go in another strand of fluorite. No, I don't have enough beads for that. I don't have enough beads for that. Unless I wanted to cut them in half and make them 9, which I don't because I like them. So what I will do is I will use that'll work. I'm going to use these crystals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Crystals all here in the middle. So I should have 4 strands, crystals total, for each earring. We will not use the 4th hole, and this is what it's going to look like. So these right here are fluorite. These are crystal. These are also crystal. And these are fluorite. That way I'll have enough beads to dangle down twice here and once with the fluorite on the side. So 1 fluorite strand, 1 fluorite strand, and then this other half will be for the other earring. So 2 fluorite strands, 4 crystal strands. Perfect. Boop-a-dee-boo. All right. So we'll do that. And then, is there a hole? Yeah, there's a hole at the top of this component where we will then just put our earring wire and attach him down like that. For the ends, I'm going to do this on Wildfire. I should put this in here. Wildfire. 1 strand. 2 strands of fluorite per earring. 4 strand crystal. Wildfire. Stringing material. Now you could use beading wire to get through there. You could use beading wire too, which is also an option. Do I want to use beading wire? If you use beading wire, it's not going to be as swingy. Like, it'll still be swingy, but just not as much as if you use Wildfire. Up to you. Up to you. Wildfire or beading wire. I'll put that. If you were going to use a beading wire, you could use, see, this is one of those cases where let's say you have a whole bunch of like 7-strand beading wire or even 19-strand beading wire or some maybe not great beading wire rolling around, this is where you would use it. So then at the end of these, you could do, I'm just going to do a crimp probably. I'll just do a crimp. There'll be a little piece of beading wire sticking out maybe. Whatever, I'm just going to use crimp. That's what I'm going to do. I'm then going to cut that off and I'm going to cover it up with bead cover. Crimp and bead cover. Right here. Boom. Smashing. Yes. So that'll be our project 2. Like how I'm just totally hyping my own self up about this. Just hyping my own self up. That's fine. It's fine. Sometimes you gotta do it. Other options too would be maybe you want to add in a couple of these little doodads here onto your crystals or whatever. Completely up to you. And now, I swear, I lost one bead somewhere over here. Okay, so that's going to be for project 2. Project number 3 is also earrings. You guys are going to be completely out of earring capacity by the time I'm done. Well, it was going to be. Now it's changed because I used that component for something else. So now I'm like, wait a minute. So what I wanted to do was really simple, and I wanted to use these. I mean, I guess I still could. Let's reassess. Let's reassess. Grab a ball head pin here and one of these beads and see how this works out. It has a wire on it. Okay, so if I put this on here, and I put this on here, I need a little tiny bead. Maybe that's what those little tiny beads were for. Let me just try this real quick so I can see how it looks. I'll try a fluorite first for sizing. Nope, that ain't it. This is too small. Too small. Too small. What about one of these crystals? If you've been around this channel for any part of time, you know that dragonflies are my nemesis. So here we are. You're like, what, Randy? Yeah, dragonflies are my nemesis. I've been trying to make dragonflies a million times. And I think I did manage to finally figure it out last year. I think something happened. I can't remember. Anyway. But by the time I got through all that, I was just like, I'm done with dragonflies. No, that's too big. I was trying to find him a head. Maybe he doesn't need a head. I don't know. What do I know about dragonflies? Nothing. I can't. Okay. Let's just put these back over here. Actually, let me put them in the dish because now I've cut them open and I don't want them to go all over the dang place. Alrighty. So, yeah. Okay. I mean, yeah. So, I mean, he looks like a dragonfly, which is cute. And so you could just whip up a few pairs of earrings like this, but this was not my idea. What I wanted to do was, again, use this chain that I didn't want to use so much. And I wanted to create a component. I don't even know how I would do that now. Give me a second, I gotta think real quick. Mine a green butt. I don't know if I'd give them this different colors, but I'd give them a green butt so they could all match. But that is debatable. Completely up to you if you want to. So I will just put in here that we are going to do this. We're going to create this. Component. And we need to hammer it. And we're going to have an optional Dragonfly charm in the middle. I don't know if I'm in love with it. I mean, it might be cute. But I might just want it like that. Anyways, I would like to do these in both, let's see, Dragonfly, with sparkly butt. We'd have to put a loop here, and this could be our optional charm. Or we could just make up a few of these for earrings all by themselves. Okay, so this is going to be project number 3. Project number 3. And I am not going to use all of these because if I only use 3 beads, that's 3, 6, 15. That's 30 beads for the pair of earrings. I don't know how many's on here, but I'm guessing I could probably get 2 pairs of earrings out of this if I was using 30 beads per earring. All of that math, of course, works out on if I actually make the component 1 inch wide with the wire wrapping, which could be a little interesting. So we'll see. So for right now, I'm just going to put these guys, because you could also do with this, I might also do with that just as an example. These guys in here for now, for project 3, along with this chain, which we are not going to use this much chain. I'm telling you, they just give you so much chain because we're only using 3 links of chain, but we'll take a little snippet for these earrings. I'm put all of these Dragonfly little guys in here because at the very least I want to put butts on them and make them either into just like this, just by themselves, or in the earrings too. So we will end up having that situation. Alright. That one was a little convoluted, I'm not even gonna lie. But the reason it was is because I was kind of hoping they would give me like a component like this. This is gold. I don't have a silver one. And then I could just hang my chain from it and hang all my dangly crystals on there, you know, but that didn't happen. That didn't happen. So here we are making our own component for project number 3. Alright, on to number 4. Now, it gets a little easier from here because these were all kind of a little more like a little more kind of intricate and needed math and science. So these other ones should be pretty okay, I think. There is one I know that I want to make, and that is with this guy here. Let me zoom you out. That's not out. Okay. This guy here, I want him to be kind of like this. Kind of like, yeah, this is the neck. It goes around. Okay, and then we have bead caps, but I don't know if I want bead caps. Maybe we'll bead cap. I don't know. And I am not going to use my component. I couldn't get it fixed up, so I'm not using mine. I would maybe like to, but I cannot. So here's the thing. I have made this little guy right here. I think I have another one somewhere. If not, we'll have to make one. I think I have another one someplace. But anyways, I made this in the Make It Missing Link series, and I'm going to use it. It's just wire, so it's not any component or of any kind. Like you can make this at home. I have a video on how to make it. It's in the Missing Link series, it's the most recent one. And I'm just going to use that right there. I'm also going to use I might have to make another one of those. I'm not seeing another one. I made two, did I not? Maybe I didn't. I might have to make another one, but anyway, let me use it right there, because why not? So then what I'm going to do is I would like to use this, but mine's broken. Hi, babe.
Hi, you busy?
I'm recording. What are you doing? Look, my thing is broken. Can you push this out of there? Do you see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Do you see how it's supposed to be glued right there, but it's not?
It's supposed to be like this?
Yeah. The point is supposed to be up. It just slid down when they glued it, and it's not in place. If I could get it out of there, I could re-glue it.
Look, this?
No, the whole stone. It's supposed to be a teardrop.
Yeah.
You should. Can you like push it down? Can you like break it? Can you not hit me in the head when you do it? Anyway, Jefferson is here. So
You're not going to cut that out?
No. We're designing things.
Editing? Who needs editing?
We don't do editing. What are you talking about? So I guess if Jeff can fix it, maybe we can.
It's like E6000.
Yeah, it's really serious. Don't use that. You'll cut yourself. What do you want, a tool? I got tools over here. How about you? Here. You want to try this one?
I need something to get between. Do you have an X-Acto knife?
I do. It's over there in that box you made me. In the cart. The black cart.
Move this jig and the jig.
Yeah.
Thing and the jig.
So now I think I might have to use this little tiny thing, but I didn't want to do that. I wanted to put this little tiny guy on here, which this is what I'm going to do. I like that better. Yeah. We're going to make this one project number. It's a strand of crystals with this in the middle. Easy peasy. This is going to be project number 4. Project 4. Crystals with Dragonfly. Well, we'll see if Jeff can fix that, but in the interim, I think I'm going to put these dark purple. I'm going to mix these in with these crackle agates, and I'll put this here.
What if I break it?
It's already broke. You're not gonna break it any more than it's already broke.
What's broken about it? Oh, the metal.
So anyway, I don't know if I want to use this. I don't know if I want to use this little Dragonfly clasp here in the front. Hey guys, sorry, I got distracted by Jefferson. So I had him use his muscles to get this out of here for me. So now I will just reset this so that it is usable. And this is the design that I came up with. These are going to be sprinkled throughout, and I might even do a little color blocking, but I'm going to use this link that I made on the Missing Link series, and there's a video for that if you need to see how to use it, but it was laying here, so I was like, oh yeah, that'll be cool. So I'm going to just connect like this, and I'm probably going to use a lobster clasp or some kind of clasp. Let me see what I got in the drawer here. Oh, because I'm going to have to add one. I'll just use a... Do I want to use a larger one or a smaller one? Oh, good questions. I think I'll just use a smaller lobster clasp, and I'll just connect that on right here so it connects to this link like that. And that is the design for Project 5. So I got my little design here. I'll just have to re-glue in that, and that'll be Project 5. Alright guys, there's project number 5 ready to go. So then I'll just reset this pendant and that'll be good. On to the next. Okay guys, for project 4, I would just like to do this. I kind of showed this at the beginning of the video. I think I cut into these. Really simple. It's just like this as a strung necklace, and then I just put this little dragonfly on there. I think that'll just be cute just like that. I may have to add in some spacers, because I think they said this was only 15 or 16 inches long. So let me just grab up a few seed beads. Oh, better yet, it looks like I have some. Will these work? Well, they're kind of big. I have some purple Heishi beads, but they're a little large for this maybe. I'll just grab some seed beads. Seed beads, any size would probably work. I got some 6s here. Just first grabbing the first kind of, well, I guess those are more blue. I thought they were purple. Here we go. Here's some 6s. Okay. Here's some 6s that are kind of purplish, and these did not come in this tube. This were left over from a project or something. So I'll just add a few of these in to do spacing with. And that'll be project number 4. And that'll be super easy. I'll just sketch it out here really quick like. And then we will add our dragonfly here, pendant to the bottom, and we'll do, I don't know, kind of clasp we'll do up here. Maybe we'll do an Old Faithful clasp. So we have crystals and space seed beads. Yeah, that looks pretty good for project 4. Let me just bag that up. Oh, my bags are getting kind of small. I don't know if this can fit in there. Maybe. Get in there, you. And this guy. And these spacers. Alright. Oh, these ones too. Alrighty guys, the last project that we have to work on today is project number 6. Let me just get a new piece of paper here. And this one is going to be super simple. So I do have this little toggle, and I'm just going to make this into a bracelet because I thought it was cute. So it'll just be like this, little, just this with the little toggle. Now, I guess I didn't see, I think this will be about, yeah, so this right here is 7 inches without the toggle. So we'll say the toggle is going to be 1 inch, so we would need it to be 6 inches, right? So for it to be an average size 7. So I'd probably take off 2 beads. So that should give us 6. It does, and then with the inch clasp should give us about a 7, so that's pretty good. Alright, and then we would be able to utilize these 2 beads as earrings. So I did want to try something. Let me look in the wire box here. Silverware. I think I got, yeah, I did. I got this braided wire. I think that's the only braided one I have in silver. So I got this braided wire from Artistic Wire, and I mean, I don't know. This one's pretty thick. This is a 10. I don't know that that'll work. I was thinking it was not as thick, but I guess it is pretty thick. Braided. Here is a square one. This is gold though. Oh, interesting. Well, I was going to say I wanted to kind of try this one thing. I guess. I mean, we could still try it. We can still try it. Let's try it. What's the hurt? What's the harm in trying it, right? So this is a braided wire, and to kind of jazz these up a little bit, because there's only 2 amethyst beads, so basically I'm going to have my bracelet. It's going to be large beads. I'm not using any spacers or anything. I'm just going with the beads. And then I have the toggle clasp, which has that little dragonfly on it. These are 10mm amethyst. And then for the earrings, I sharpened my pencil. For the earrings, I thought, oh, we'll just try some cool wire wrapping. We will first have to actually wrap the foundation of these earrings. and it might be a completely different shape than this, but so if we have these two guys here, if we wrap them like so, and maybe kind of do with a smaller wire and kind of do like a herringbone type of situation, like that with wire, go around a couple times, and then take that braided wire and maybe just wrap it on the outside. I have no idea how this is going to turn out. So for right now, we're just going to say it looks like this. And we could then use give them some earring wires. But anyway, so the moral of the story is that it's just supposed to be like cool wire wrapping, but I want to try to use the braided wire. I don't know how it's going to turn out. Braided wire and smaller wire, and then Amy bead. So that's kind of all for that's it for this project. What is it, 6? Project number 6. Have a little set. So that should be pretty simple, I think. But I don't know. The gauge of this is a little scary. We'll have to figure that out as we go, but it is what it is. I'll put this away. So let's look at what we got here. I gotta put these in a bag. I used all the bigger bags, I think. Oh, we got one left. So these in there for the bracelet. And you could use spacers. You could add, you know, seed beads. You could add Hishi discs. Whatever you want to do. I'm just keeping mine simple. So here are our projects. So we have project 1 with 3 different types of dragonfly earrings. Project 2 with the dragonfly dangly down earrings. Project 3 with the make your own component earrings with the little green crystals. 4 is just the crystals with the little dragonfly on them. Easy peasy. 5 is this one with the toggle twisted link that we're borrowing from the Missing Link series. This guy here. And then the pendant that I have to glue. I better make a Randy note. Randy, your pendant is broken. Broken. Glue 24 hours in advance. Randy notes. So that's that necklace. And then, oh, I don't know why I did that. And project 6 is here with the set. So that is our projects for Bargain Bead Box Violet Glade for February, the month of February, and I'm excited about it. So I hope you're all having a wonderful, spectacular, amazing beading day, and if you're not, I hope you are now. I hope you could just find some inspiration from this video of, you know, to get you going, get you beading, because that's what's important. And yeah, I would love to have you over in the group. If you're not part of our Facebook group, please come on over and join us. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel on YouTube so you can find me on the internet again when I start producing these plans that we've made. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.